Hi everybody, how you doing today? My name is Gloria and welcome back to Gloria's Crafts. Today I'm going to be making a little pumpkin that looks like Coraline, the movie. So basically I took a pumpkin, the orange pumpkin from the Dollar Tree, and I painted it white. Okay? Then what I did was I purchased these from the Dollar Tree, which are pretty awesome, and they help you cut the styrofoam very easily. So I cut around the top of the styrofoam to make a hole in the top, and I took the top piece off, painted that white. Then what I did was I cut the mouth. You can draw any type of mouth. I have a mouth like this, and I made sure I painted the inside orange. I have a mouth like this, and I have like a scary ghost O in it, and I painted two different colors on my pumpkins. I have to finish painting the other side of this, and then you take the stem and you paint the stem white. Then I took the foam paper and cut out little circles for the eyes. Then I have one of these little pokey tools, and I'm going to proceed to put holes in here, move it around to make a good hole so that I can get my string through there. Here's another hole and another hole. So you want it to look like a button. So I have 4 holes in my foam, and it's self-adhesive foam. So I'm going to do that to all of these to make it happen. The reason I cut the top off is when I cut to make my mouth, which I actually drew on first, and then I cut it out, and then I painted the inside orange. But the reason I took the top off was to get all the little bits out. Now, for her eyes, I picked the white and the purple, and I am going to remove the adhesive back, and I'm also going to put some hot glue on here, but not where I poked the holes through, but I gotta poke holes through anyway, some more. So I'm gonna put her little eye right here and make sure that's secure. Then I'm gonna remove the other backing and put the other eye on. So they're supposed to look like the buttons. Now, the main reason we have the back off is because I want to take this twine and put it through not only the eyes, but around the mouth. So I take the twine and I put a little piece of tape on it so it won't come apart. And I am going to use my poking tool to poke all the way through her little eyes. Then I'm going to take the twine. This is where it becomes a little tricky, because you want to put it through your pumpkin, and that's a little thick. So here's what I'm thinking. Take your pokey tool with your twine. I'm thinking push it through that way. I am unclear on how to do this. Okay, we're going to start with the mouth. We're going to try and do the mouth first. So I'm going to put a hole down here, just like that, move off the excess where it's orange now. Jam this little bad boy right in here. I have very, very fat hands, so this is not as easy as you would think. So I'm going to put it in there, just like that. And I want to grab it, and I basically would like to do like a little X pattern back and forth on her mouth. So I'm going to do that, come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, I thought about it. And basically it's just going to ruin the pumpkin as you stab it through her little face. So, because see, the pumpkin's not ruined, but my paint's ruined. So basically what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to put a little glue here and go up and down and make little X's on the pumpkin's mouth. So I'm going to cut the pieces, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go do it. So I'm going to take a little bit of hot glue, just a little dab will do ya, and I'm going to put this right here. And then I need to remove the excess of the glue, and I'm going to put some here. And then I am going to take another piece of my twine, and I'm going to cut that into a little piece. So you want to hold this down and then put this here, hold that on there, and basically I'm going to do little X's all down her mouth, and then I'm going to do her eyes, and then I will return and show you what it looks like, and then we'll work on the top. Here's her mouth done, and her eyes are on here. Now for the top, I painted it white. Now, if you want to put lights in your Coraline pumpkin, you're going to want to be able to remove your lid, possibly. So you're just going to use your little nub, put it through here, and put it on the top. But I don't want to put lights in there, so I'm putting the stuff back in the middle, the styrofoam, and I'm hot gluing it. Okay? Now I'm going to take some fall flowers, and I'm going to put some hot glue on it and put it on just like that. Ow, I just burnt my finger. Just like that. So I have other leaves and other items that I am sticking on here to jazz up the top of my Coraline head. Now, you can paint your pumpkins any color you like. I chose to do mine two-tone, and what I did was I went down where the seam is, and that's where I stopped the paint. So this is what she looks like with her little mouth. Here's the one that looks like a little ghost, and here is the other one. And I think I'm going to maybe push this down with a little glue. And there you have it, your Coraline pumpkins. So now we're going to get on to craft 2. How cute are they? I love them. This one I think is my favorite. I don't know why, but I really like it. Okay, for this part, I'm going to be doing, I have 2 of the bath mats, and I am going to be making pillows out of them. My suggestion is don't buy the polyfill that you can get at the stores. It's much cheaper to go to Walmart and buy the pillow, like a big pillow, and use that. So basically what I'm going to do is I have the one upside down, and I'm going to lay the other one right on top, and I'm going to use my hot glue, and I'm going to start gluing the one to the other. So I'm going to take the tag off, got my hot glue, and I'm going to start gluing all the way down the seam. This is such an easy craft, and I try to do this pretty much every year to put nice pillows out on my porch, so if anything happens to them, I don't have to worry about it, because it cost me $2 to make the pillow. So now they're stuck together, and I'm going to go down this seam here to glue over here. And I'm going to line it up, push it down, just like that. Easy peasy. Now I'm going to do this side because I want to fill from the bottom. So I'm going to go down the side here with my hot glue. And now I'm going to take my pillow fill, whoops, sorry, I'm dropping things, and I am going to stuff it from the bottom, right here. I'm going to just start putting stuffing in there that I have to make my pillow. It's very, very simple. You just fill it as much as you like. I have my filler that I got out of a pillow and out of other items, and I am just stuffing my pillow. Once you like how full it is, you're going to close it. Very easy. If you don't want to use a hot glue gun, and you can't sew, I got iron-on tape here, which I got at the Walmart. It's not very expensive. I honestly couldn't tell you the price of it. I've had it for a long time. I usually use it to hem my pants when I was working. So now I'm just filling my pillow. And I had said that I was going to be doing videos for 30 days. That did not pan out well for me because I completely forgot that I'm sharing my son's computer. So I couldn't do it to keep up with it, and I wasn't getting my videos posted till after midnight, so I had to stop that. So I'm going to try and put up videos Fridays, Saturdays, and possibly Sundays. I might just do every Friday and Saturday, but I'm going to try and be more consistent. So now I like the fluffiness of my pillow, and all I'm going to do is take my glue gun, go down the seam, all the way down the seam. I'm going to make sure that it's aligned and push it closed. And then I'm going to do the other part. Very easy for fall. or any holiday for that matter. And it brightens up your couch, your porch. Who doesn't love a bunch of throw pillows? I know I do. So right now I'm just gluing it together. So this is, whoops, I have a little crease. This is the mats, the floor mats, the bath mats. And here it is. It's done. And I'm going to put some little tassels on here, so I'm going to show you how to make some tassels. As you know, I like to use leftover items I have, and I have this tassel-y looking stuff. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut in certain areas. I think this was to a pillow. I am not exactly sure, but I am going to cut off. Let's see how many I got on here. Whoops, that one's not good. Let me cut that little guy off. Okay, so let's see how many I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll this just like this, and I'm going to put a little glue every so many, and these are going to be my tassels to my pillow. So I'm just rolling it, and it will make a cute little tassel for my pillow. Now when you're going to glue this on, I think it might be better if you possibly sew this to your pillow. You can just put hot glue on it, or you can use the tape, the heat tape that I told you about, so that it will stay on. And this is what it looks like. Just like this. Cutting the wispies off. And I'm going to, I think I might open up the bottom where I glued it, if I can. There's a little spot. Open it up. Put my tassel in side of my pillow. You can do it on the outside. It's your choice. And then I'm going to try not to burn myself with the hot glue. Wow, yowza, that is hot. So this is what it looks like. Okay, then I'm going to get more and do all 4, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. To finish with the tassels, what I did was I cut down the middle, and then I unraveled the yarn. It is here. So all I'm doing is pulling the yarn apart. So basically where it's braided, I'm just pulling it apart, and then once I get it all apart, I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to brush it, and then I'm going to add some of the parts that are a piece of the part that I did not untangle. I am going to wrap around here. So now that I have it pretty much untangled, I'm going to get a brush, which I have here, and I'm going to brush it out. To make my tassel. Now I could sit here all day messing with this, but I'm sure you don't want to watch me do that. So then I took part of the twine that is here, excuse me, put some glue on the back. I'm going to take the yarn and start wrapping it around, and also get part of the pillow so that it'll be nice and tight. And I wrap it around, and I'm going to glue it on the back. And now there's all the tassels, and it goes around the pillow, and it's all done. How cool is that? So here it is, all finished. I think it's adorable. It's got the little tassels and everything, and I'm going to put it on my porch. And then it's not a big deal if something happens to it. From the elements, somebody takes it, it blows away, I'm good. So thanks very much for watching. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.